Ray Schultz. I'm the Chief of Police for the Memorial Villages Police Department here in Houston, Texas. This is my 38th year involved in law enforcement. I started in 1982 as a patrolman in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Worked my way up from patrolman and retired as the Chief of Police. I've also spent time in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I came to Memorial Villages back in 2015 and assumed the position of Chief in 2017. Every time I see something is being developed or is emerging in the technology field, I look at it to see, is there an application for law enforcement? Very often, very quickly, you can see that there is an application, and that application is going to help improve the efficiency of law enforcement. Even more importantly, it's going to make the community safer. But now a lot of technology that used to be very expensive is very affordable, and it can go into the average homeowner's home. Now the average citizen can have it, and they can work in concert with their police departments and their sheriff's departments and actually be involved in not only helping protect themselves, but solve their crimes, their neighborhood crimes, and their community crimes. Well, Memorial Villages, the types of crimes that we see are almost exclusively property crimes. When we started looking at the property crimes, we realized that 99% of all the criminals come from somewhere else. They have to use transportation to get here. So we wanted to look at a technology that could help us create a virtual gate, and that would be a tool so we would know who is coming and who is going. Very often we know the time of the crime, so we can take that time and then use our virtual gate to find out who came in just before that crime occurred and who left right after. And we would use that to create investigative leads. We started with a single camera in April of 2019, and we're unique in the fact that we police 3 different communities. All 3 communities support our budget by 1/3. So from April through July, we had a single camera, and we actually moved it around all 3 villages. And what was very unique is that we actually had success in all 3 villages with that single camera. And now we're seeing individual neighborhoods, individual groups, blocks, and individual residents wanting to add additional layers to our ALPR system. So we've gone from 16 cameras to 24 cameras, to 28 cameras, to 30 cameras, to 36 cameras. So the network continues to get better, more efficient, and more effective, and the residents can see what their investment is getting them, and that's results. Technology has helped increase the accessibility of leads, and more accurate leads, and more pinpoint and specific leads. And that's what really helps the detectives be more successful. And it's also something that you can show the victims of the crime. Everyone has grown up watching CSI and all these programs on TV that think that all crimes can be solved in 60 minutes or less, plus or minus a couple commercials. Well, the use of ALPR technology is getting us a lot closer to that shortened time frame.